What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me on all socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. Few links in the description, one for the VIP. That is where I drop all of my official plays. It is designed for disciplined bettors. We're not betting parlays or 10K challenges, okay? It is a place where value trumps volume. The second link in the description, that is for the free Discord chat. It is hosted by my friend Will from the Double Fault Tennis Podcast. Totally free to join, growing fast. We talk sports 24/7, 365. Make sure you're also checking out the bet tracker. That is in the description as well. Full transparency every single day. All right, quick recap. Yesterday was a rough one. Look, we hit 7 straight bets. We went for 8 and 9 yesterday. We went 0-2. No sugarcoating it. The Ducks lost on the money line. We had them at plus 220. And then Beckett Senecki also did not score a goal. The game was a little bit closer than it was. The Ducks had the lead for about the entire first period. And then it just got out of hand. The Oilers tallied off 3 goals in the second, and then we were just playing from behind the entire time. So some days you take your lumps, but the good news is we've been here before and we bounced back today. And we're going right back to a familiar well here. I like the Buffalo Sabres tonight on the money line, minus 105 against the Toronto Maple Leafs, okay? Here we go again, except this time we're playing our friends to the north, not a bad travel spot. Toronto's only about an hour and a half away from Buffalo. Usually I'd give you a massive kind of explanation as to why I'm on the side that I'm on, but honestly, there's not a world in which I'm not placing this bet again, all right? Buffalo is one of the hottest teams in hockey right now. They're showing zero signs of slowing down. They are playing with confidence. They're finishing chances, and most importantly, they're getting elite goaltending. Alex Lyon, who is back healthy, is expected to net again. He's currently riding a 9-game win streak behind the net. During this stretch, Buffalo's allowed fewer goals, tightened up defensively, played with far more structure in front of him. And then, the team just clearly trusts whoever is in the net. Whether it's Lyon, whether it's Luukkonen, whether it's Ellis, this team has just been rallying behind their goaltenders. Meanwhile, Toronto, they're going in the opposite direction. Maple Leafs have dropped 6 of their last 7 games, and it's been a mix of defensive breakdowns, right? Inconsistent goaltending and an offense that just goes cold for long stretches of time despite the star power that they do have. And I think also you got to think about, in a few days, these teams will be playing in the Olympics, right? Some of these players, especially Austin Matthews, and a handful of others. But, Toronto, they're leaning heavily on their top guys, and they're just not converting right now. The depth in scoring hasn't been there. When things start to go sideways, they haven't been able to show much pushback. So I guess stylistically, this matchup just profiles really well for Buffalo. Sabres are faster than neutral zone. They're aggressive on the forecheck, and they'd be creating higher danger looks off turnovers than they have in the past. Tage Thompson, that's the guy you want to look for tonight. I expect him to have a huge game because, those defensive transitions has been a huge spot in which Toronto has struggled lately. So I think Buffalo's speed on ice can force a lot of mistakes, a lot of turnovers. And Alex Lyon doesn't need to be perfect in the goal net. We don't need a shutout, okay? Just competence, all right? So you take Buffalo's current form, you take the goaltending into account, Toronto's slump, and then obviously, we get the good money price here. I'm in. We don't overthink heaters. We respect them. Sabres on the money line, minus 105. Let's bounce back and open up Tuesday with a win. All right, I'll be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world. As always, my name is Q from Black Sheep Betting, and I hope each and every one of you hit each and every one of your bets. Peace.